Hey, what's going on, my friend? Justin Temple here with a quick video on iCoinPro trading portal, how to actually use the iCoinPro trading software to actually find trades and day trade cryptocurrency successfully. I'm going to show you how to actually day trade in about 10 to 15 minutes per day using iCoinPro. So please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications for future iCoinPro videos. And so basically, step 1, we're going to log in. Step 2, we're going to click on Trading Software. And step 3, we're going to click right here on Trading Portal. And now we're going to have our Trading Portal loading right here. Okay, so that's how fast it is to get to the portal. Now, we are very far ahead in our journey to find a trade. So what we're going to do, actually another thing we can do is go over to the forum and we can see what the co-owner posted. So let's go to sign in. Let's go here and then so we can actually go into the forum and get a better idea of what coins we can be looking at. So we scroll up and right here, Justin posted at 6:33 a.m. He says AVA or AVAX and TRB are going to be his buddy coins. Okay, so AVA or AVAX and TRB are going to be the coins that we want to look at predominantly. But anyways, that's going to give us a head start. So we could basically today just trade AVAX and TRB. However, I'm also going to show you how to look at the software. So ready, go. So we use Buddy Coin Crawler. We're going to click right here once. Click right here again. And that organizes from top to bottom, highest to low. And we're looking for this number to be bigger than this number. And we don't see any of these numbers that are bigger than that number. Okay. So anyways, what the current low to average low. So this is like, right now it's 1.75% low. This is the average is 4.20. So we want the current low to be way bigger than the average low. So that means it's going to dip down and snap back up. So, is this number bigger than this number? No. Then we move on to Trade Finder. So it takes only a few seconds to look at Buddy Coin Crawler. Trade Finder, I click right here, and then click right here again. And then we have the biggest spreads, the biggest dips from top to bottom. Usually we want this percentage to be like 2.5% for us to even entertain the trade. Let me go into the 5-minute time frame so that we can look at some of these coins a little better. Okay, so see how it's like more of like a squeeze. We're not really making a bubble and things are kind of shallow. So this is not a very big move in the market. See how these are really small. Maybe a 1 dip and a 2 dip back inside. But these are really small movements. And so we're not going to want to trade this. Okay. Now even at the bottom of this right here, it went up 1%. So it's really, we're looking for 2.5% trades and more. So we can't find anything in Buddy Coin Crawler. We can't find anything in Trade Finder. That's how easy it is. You just click on the first coin. You look at the dips. 1, 2, maybe 3. But there's not enough margin for us to make profit. So we're going to go ahead and skip it. And then RSI Spy. Click on 1 day. And then right here we can see there's some good greens. So anything below 30 will be green. And because these greens are on some bigger time frames, we're going to look at the bigger time frames real quick. Okay. And you can also make this bigger too by, double clicking in here, getting rid of some of the indicators. So we can see 1 dip, maybe back inside there. Can't quite tell. Yeah, it technically is. On these bigger time frames, you can count that. So 1 dip, 2 dip, back inside. It dipped outside here, and then almost dipped out here. So this might be a decent trade on Vara. 1 dip, 2 dip, 3 dip, and then it has the ability to go up to the green line still. So that could be a potential trade. And then let's just zoom out a little bit more on this one. Okay, so it's sloping down real hard. Let's go out to a bigger time frame. So this is on a 1 dip. So we're going to move on. Let's go ahead and let's see ENJ on the 4 hour. 1 hour. Sometimes it'll do that. Well, let's just go back to Medi, the 1 day. So we're just seeing if we can find any good 3 dips on this software. And if you don't know what we're looking for, let me show you what we're looking for. So this is the free boot camp that you can get by registering for free and pre-enrolling. And we're looking for this right here. So the squeeze is the Bollinger Bands going sideways like that, like a tube. And then the bubble is the Bollinger Bands bubbling up and bubbling down like this, making a bubble. And then we've got a 1 dip. The market falls outside the Bollinger Bands, back inside, outside, 2 dips, back inside, makes a 3rd dip, and then maybe even a 4th dip. So that's what we're looking for, and that's what this software is helping us find. So here we see squeeze, bubble, and then we got 1 dip, 2 dips, 3 dips. Our trade was right here, and then now we have another squeeze and a bubble. However, this bubble's not as strong, so we don't really have that great of trades right now, and it's cool to know when not to trade. So if there's not very many good trades, then that's a great knowledge, because then you're not going to be wasting a bunch of your money and getting into trades that are going to take forever to get out of. So let's see if we can find a little trade. Here's a 1 dip, and I would just consider that a 1 dip. Move on. Let's see what this is doing. 1, 2, maybe 3. So let's just say that we thought that this coin was going to be on a maybe return back up. It's a 3 dip on the 1 day, and then let's go back out to the 15. Okay, so we had a big old dip right here, and it already went back up through the green line. So this trade's already finished. Let's go to the 1 hour. So here we have a squeeze, a bubble, 1 big old dip back up. Already looked at that one. Go here. So we have a bubble and a bubble. Every time you see a double bubble, you want to zoom out. And then we got a 1 dip, back inside, 2 dip, so we're back on the 1 day. I'm not so sure if this is a great trade. I would not necessarily trade this, but this is also, remember what the co-owner said at 633, is that AVAX is one of his buddy coins, and he said that at 633, so he said that at this time right here, right about there. Whoops. So then that coin went up 5.5%. So if you had listened to the forum and traded AVAX when the forum, that's AMP, here, right here, you would have had a 5.5% trade, right? So what was the other trade? TRB. So let's go to TRB. I'm pretty sure that's in here. Anyways, you can search it. TRB USD. Yeah, okay, TRB, so we do Coinbase right here. So this is the other coin. So at 6:33 a.m. we go back. So this is when he mentioned it right here. Okay. It went up an extra 6%. So you could just take trades based off of what's in the forum. And, you know, I'm not saying that that's exactly what you should do, but you would win a lot of your trades. And as long as you're above 51% technically, you're going to make money. So here's a paper trade example that I did. I bought right here. The market went up, and then it almost hit my sell point, and then it didn't. And then I adjusted my sell point to be a little bit lower and to take less profit. But that's an example of a paper trade that I did. Let's say we wanted to do TRB. Let's just say, for example, it's a good trade. So that way I can show you the full range of how to execute trades. But that's basically how you use the software. So within like 10 seconds, so ready? Let's start over. Refresh it. Okay, Buddy Coin Crawler. Click right here twice. Is this number bigger than this number? No. No. Okay, moving on. Trade Finder. Organized by this. Are these numbers above 2.5%? No. Okay. And then we can still just look at them. You want to start on the 5-minute and move your way up. 1, 2, 3. And then when we measure it, it's not enough profit, even if it's going up. So anyways, most of these we're not going to want to take because the profit room's not even enough. So moving on. And then RSI, we organize by 1 day and move down the list. And we can actually zoom out more. And we can go ahead and see nice big dips right here. So when you organize by big time frames, just make sure to look at big time frames too. And so we can see a 1 dip, 2 dip, 3 dip, went up, and then we got more dips right here. So basically, I don't see much I want to trade. I can click over here, click on the 24% change, click on one of these coins, see how much it's dipping. If we see a 3 dip, we can buy it. We can click on it again, see what's going up. So let's see how this is going up. So we can actually trade into this uprise. And so we could do a XYO trade. We could do a TRB trade. So let's say we wanted to do a trade. We're going to go right here, click right under the market line, click create new order. We're going to do $100 into our trade, click buy, and then we're going to increase the take profit up. Let's just do like 2%, and then 2.5%, and then click modify order, and boom, we have a paper trade set up right there. And then let's say we wanted to do a trade on, I wouldn't really do any of these. I think AIOZ looked pretty okay because it was bouncing off of that the resistant line. Maybe it's not in here. Let's see if we can find another trade real quick. This one looked pretty interesting, I think. Okay, so this one's headed up. Now, normally you're not going to trade into the up action, but let's just say I wanted to. We'll do MPL. So right here, MPL, USD. So let's say I wanted to trade Maple, and I would click right under the market line. This is paper trading, so results are not guaranteed. Income disclaimer. I'm going to create new order, put $100 into the trade, hit buy, and then move my take profit up about 2%, hit modify order, boom. So there, now we just put in 2 paper trades after using the forum and the software, and if the market dips down a little bit, we'll be able to pick up those trades and have those positions. But basically, on my paper trading account, I haven't lost anything. This was that trade that I explained that I had to put a little bit less profit. But anyways, doing very well. So click the link down below to get started in iCoinPro right now.